Hello and welcome back. This is Damian, and we're in Baldur's Gate 3. I almost said Ball Out 3. Wow, it's early in the morning for me. But yeah, we're in Baldur's Gate 3, and we're continuing the little Let's Play, learn how to play the game kind of thing with the cleric. Now, I've seen a bunch of different people playing, and like there are some people that can move with like a free camera and stuff like that. They've had a lot of time in the game. I have not. So it's kind of it can be kind of painful watching me run around doing this stuff. But you know, if you are used to watching other people that have done this for months now versus days, of course they're going to be better than I am. But the way my characters are designed, they're going to fail their rolls. Sometimes they just, because I didn't, throw every point into whatever stat is required, because I like to play more well-rounded, and I don't go for the super all-powerful gods or anything like that. So hopefully you're enjoying this. Hopefully the commentary, hearing my stupid ass do stuff is keeping you amused. But we're still in Druid Grove. I have not touched her since the last video, mainly because I'm playing 5 other campaigns. But I kind of need to refresh my memory on what we're doing. Hopefully we have the sound worked out. We worked on the mic after that last video when it sounded like I was in a Coliseum at an Ozzy Osbourne concert. But let's see. All right, we've still got the quest to talk to healer Nettie. Yeah, that's going to be great. Rescue the druid Halson. That's going to take a while. Find the Githyanki Crash. May or may not do that. There are some Githyanki in this game, but they are tough. Very tough. And then, of course, defeat the goblins. Because I have the Blade of Frontiers with me, we'll probably have to do the goblins, or he'll turn against us. And even though I'm a drow, I'm still going to be doing. I'm not going to be completely evil, just because I'm a drow. It's some things that I put some thought into. She is a half elf, so. Just putting some thought into how I really want to do her. Because at first I was talking about dual wielding her. I may not dual wield her now. The clerics make really good tanks. Now, on that note, I've also discovered that, well, in early access, tanks really aren't that useful. I mean, they can take a beating, but most of the time, everybody's going to go for your wizard first anyway. So I might as well just make the damn wizard a tank, But, so I've been experimenting with other characters that I'm playing. I always wind up, this belongs to Shadowheart, this mysterious artifact, but it always winds up in my inventory. And she starts talking about people stealing stuff from her and slitting her throat in their sleep and stuff. And yeah, I'm just going to give that back to her because, screw that. And then, of course, you see I have no proficiencies for some of the heavy armor. And that's a cleric thing. You don't have the proficiencies for it until level 4. But you can see I can't use I could use the scimitar, but I have no proficiency with it. I'm gonna get her probably a mace, a better mace. But I'm gonna think about what I want to do with her. I may just put a spear on her. Let's look at, like, Will has this Watcher's Guide. I may try to put that on her. I don't know. We'll see. But right now, we all need to level up. And probably, let's just go to camp. And also on other videos and stuff, you see a lot of gameplay, and I do a lot of like maintenance.
You spilled enough goblin blood to fill the Chiantha.
I have no idea what the Chianthar is.
Your gift is near blinding. Your deity must have blessed you twice over. The blade's not often keen on sharing his glory. But if he has to, better it be with a champ like you.
I love how he refers to himself in the third person. I don't care, but I'm gonna let you guys see because I've already seen it.
But then, a higher purpose called to me. Killed a few goblins, freed a few captives, and I was hooked. The only life I want is a hero's. Now, let's get some rest. I do my best goblin killing at sunup.
All right. They haven't got camp set up too well yet. We have no tents or anything, but, you know, it'll do. Okay, so let's get leveled up. We'll start with the Warlock. Now, with the Warlock, I normally go, because Eldritch Blast is a cantrip, and you can use it over and over and over and over. And I usually buff that cantrip up first and foremost. So you get Agonizing Blast here. When you cast Eldritch Blast, you add your Charisma modifier to the damage, unless it's negative. And then down here, you have Repelling Blast. When you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push that creature up to 4.5 meters away. I always get that because that buffs up the Eldritch Blast that he and even, you know, every Warlock right now. The most viable build in early access for the Warlock is the Eldritch Blast build. I hate that. I hate that it's the only one, but until we get more abilities, I'm working on a dual wield melee Warlock, and she does pretty good, but she still abuses the hell out of Eldritch Blast because it's just so good. Now, his spell that he gets is Hex. I'm going to take that out. There are so many other ones that are better. And since he's going to be kind of up in the front lines, dishing out damage and going for high ground, stuff like that, we're going to give him Hellish Rebuke. And what that does is the next time he takes damage, he uses his reaction to basically fireball the hell out of whatever damaged him for 2d10 fire damage. It's a really good spell. If he gets hit, he shoots back at him. It's really good. And here is the only place that a Warlock can replace his spells is when he levels up right now, because Warlocks don't exactly learn their spells like mages do. So he's got the armor and the tendrils, the arms here. But the only other thing that I really cared about a lot, I mean, he could do command or wizard bolt or witch bolt. But I'm gonna swap out. This gives him 5 temporary hit points and deals 5 cold damage. I may actually try to make that work, but I don't know. This is an AoE, basically. Anybody that's in the AoE is going to take damage unless they do a save roll. And I'm going to replace that with Burning Hands. I actually want Burning Hands. All right. And that's going to be the level for him. And he has another one because we're actually leveled up. So now the one that he gets this time, Misty Step, that's really good. That's a teleport. He also gets Pact of the Chain, which lets him call a familiar. Okay, so let's see. Now we're gonna customize. Scorching Ray is really good. I think we're gonna replace the armor and give him Scorching Ray. Now Shatter is an AoE. But Scorching Ray is like, it's really good. I'm not gonna lie, it's really good. And to me, it's better than a lot of these other ones. So we're gonna get Scorching Ray on him and swap out that armor spell. He's gonna be a fire lock, basically. Okay, and that should do him because we haven't made level 4 yet. I've only got one that made level 4, and that's my dual wield warlock. So we're gonna get there though. All right, and now I get new spells. And I get my Drow Fairy Fire spell. So let's go in here and let's customize. The light domain gets some really good stuff that has to do with fire and light, and it's cool. Okay, so I don't want Bane. Let's just rearrange all this. I've learned some different things. We're gonna get Guiding Bolt. This you have to run up to them. It's within 1.5 meters, so I'm kind of shying away from that a little bit. This is the best heal in the game. You cannot do it in combat though. So let's see. We're going to do Guiding Bolt. We're going to do Healing Ward. Cure Wounds. We're going to do Aid. See, I want Shield of Faith and Bless both. And I'm getting this on the end. But I'm not going to be able to do both of them, so I'm going to get Blessed because that's more useful to a certain extent. I think that's going to be, she's going to have one really good spell here. But then, like I said, she gets some stuff down here, some new additions. And then, of course, we'll have Fairy Fire. The Fairy Fire, it just makes your targets invisible, and attack rolls against them have advantage. That's what Fairy Fire does. It's really good. All right. And then our other cleric. She is the Trickster cleric. She follows the Trickster, and she gets buffs like this. Excuse me. It casts forth Shadows and Silence and gives you and all nearby companions a +10 bonus to stealth checks. So it's really good in certain situations. She also gets Mirror Image, which I like that. And I've normally just played her as a healer, but I actually want to explore some of the Trickster stuff and see how well it does. So we're also going to customize her spells, and we're gonna just get rid of these. Let's see. Guiding Bolt, of course, is like the bread and butter here. But we're going to get Shield of Faith. Lesser Restoration gets rid of disease, and my Warlock got disease, and I couldn't find any potions or anything or no healers. So I'm actually going to run Lesser Restoration on her. Command, Hold Person. And then we're going to run Prayer of Healing. I'm going to try that. Yes, she does not have any healing spells except for this one, which is out of combat. But with the abilities to hold person and command, I'm hoping that she'll be more able to be utilitarian. As a matter of fact, I might take command out. And let's see, this is 1.4 plus 3, and this one is 1.8 plus 3, but it's 1.5 meters, so you have to be right up on them. So that's cool. I'm going to run that instead of command, because command has been hit or miss. So, yeah, this is what we're going to do for her, because I really want to try to do some different things with her. All right. And then, of course, our rogue, our little thief. He's an arcane trickster, or I can make him just a thief. And I really like an arcane trickster. I have always liked arcane tricksters. So, let's see. Let's see what we can make our little thief. Mm-hmm. I don't know. If we go actual thief with him, he will get fast hands and second story work, and I think that's what we're going to do, because I've already made a couple of arcane tricksters, and they haven't impressed me just yet. So let's on this campaign, on this little early access, let's make him a thief, just a regular thief, and we'll see how that works out. It may or may not. Okay, so now
where are you?
that's really creepy, by the way. This huge tentacle spike thing, just, where are you? I know what it is, but it's some weird stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and let's meet the really mean lady, because I do want to get out there and get some better gear.
Let my daughter go. She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Corker's.
Sorry, I hit the space bar because I was just going to cycle through it, but here you go.
I'll rip your damn throat out.
Now, apparently these tieflings,
Could have taken those gods.
their little girl stole something, and the druids have her, down in their cave or whatever, and they won't let the parents see her or anything. It's really horrible.
Oh, because that went so well last time.
So I'm just going to go be drowish.
Move back at once.
Weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins. I go where I please.
Force my hand, and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
And then once you get down here, you can see the druids are casting some spell, and that's what the premise is they're casting this spell because they're going to close down the grove and basically just kick everybody out. Now, I have seen some people pass this check. I've never passed the check. I always fail it, always. So we're going to save right here. Now, I want you to pay attention. There are 3 little rats that are watching this whole thing. Their name are Ren, Penta, and then this one on the end is named Oladan. 3 little rats.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a
what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil, and I will cast out every stranger. Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it!
The child's in danger. Do something, I beg you.
Let's see if it's a 14. Yeah, that's not happening unless I get extremely lucky. And I did not.
No. The tiefling remains until the rite is complete. Now, Wrath.
No. Gone. By the gods, Korga, what have you done?
Atheus! Tila to me!
Yeah, she just straight up murdered that kid with a snake.
Bury the remains. Continue the rite.
And the parents? They're just outside.
This outsider will take word once I've spoken to her. We must focus on the rite. Spare your tears. She knew the... Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
Yeah, do you expect pity? You just killed a child in cold blood.
I know you're...
And she's blaming the child. She made her choice. The kid's
A viper bears her
13 years old, 12 years old. Yeah, the kid really made her choice.
You call her monster.
I'm talking over, I know, but she's a bitch.
I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. I am first druid now. I protect the circle, whatever the cost. You showed great mettle at the gate.
No, I could kill her. I could attack her and kill her, but then I'm fighting every druid in the grove. It's been done before,
Offer to guide the outlanders out of the grove.
but I've never done it before.
They're to be gone before final prayer.
Besides, there is another way to take this lady down. I just have to get all the right stuff together, and then I can take her down.
Ends but one way. The rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Close this grove in peace.
Okay, so we're actually here to see Nettie, but before we do that, I'm gonna sneak around just a little bit because there's something that I want to get. If I can remember, yeah, it's back here. You go back behind these bookcases, and you see there's something called Kaga's chest. And there is a book about shadow druids. There's a half-torn note. I'm going to read that note. And it says, Swamp, docks, tree, meet me alone, Oladan. Remember the rat named Oladan in the other room? Yeah. Alright, so let's see. And I didn't steal anything. I just read the note. Which I could have cleaned the chest out because you see how this one's marked red? If I touch this, I'm in trouble. But that one was not red. It was white. So I could technically have cleaned it out.
They did a number on you, didn't they?
And now I'm going to save. Because, yeah, me and speech checks don't work. And we're fixing, you're fixing to see another part of these druids that it just doesn't fit druids to me.
I see you. Just give me a moment. This medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Now, I saved at first because a lot of times the game has locked up in that conversation. So when I get over here by the door, I'm going to save again because now the speech checks and stuff really start. So we're just going to save again. And right now in early access, I save a lot. So, okay, now we're all going to go in the room. Or at least I'm in the room. Sometimes the group comes in with me and sometimes they don't.
Together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
She kind of ignores that. Because she knows what she's going to do.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halcyon mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. Give me your arm, please. There. Be careful. Your legs will probably give out first.
Wait, what? My legs will give out what?
Maybe Master Halcyon could have plucked it from your head, but I can't. Without him here, the only treatment for an illicit tadpole is death. You're a risk to the people around you. I'm truly, truly sorry. For what it's worth, the poison is painless. It'll be like going to sleep.
Okay, now, for those that missed it, she just poisoned me because I have the tadpole in my head. And she can't cure me, but I'm a danger to everybody around me, according to her. So she's just going to kill me to stop it.
Please, try to relax. This doesn't have to be hard. I can't risk you turning. You'd kill us all.
Like a grove full of druids couldn't defeat an illithid.
I won't. I can't.
Okay, so I could go persuasion, which I'm not that good at. Intimidation or deception. So I passed that check.
I understand you're angry. I really do. But I won't let you endanger these people. You're not getting out of here. I'll do whatever I have to protect my kin.
3 checks that I have to make.
All right. Master Hal's drow's tadpole was dormant.
Wow, I did not think I was going to pass all 3 of those checks.
But first, this is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you.
Asterian's the only one that disapproved.
And here's the antidote.
Everybody else approved.
Look, I know you're not changing yet, and I've no idea why not. But we have to assume it's only a matter of time. You must understand you are in grave danger. You have to find Master Halsin. He might be your only chance. Master Halsin's a renowned healer. He studied the drow's tadpole for days and concluded he needed to find the source of the infection to understand its nature. We can only hope he succeeded in his mission. Otherwise, that vial's your only option.
That vial is not my only option, but thank you very much. We'll leave now.
Remember what I said. Remember your oath.
I don't break my oath, little dwarf. And Astarion.
Nicely done. She actually believed you'd take the poison. Really? Really? Well, your funeral. And with that merry song in our hearts, let's go find this Halsin fellow.
Yeah, Astarion's like, you would really do that? Yep, I really would. But I'm going to take the Elixir of Sylvanas. That's going to cure the poison. And everybody's happy. I need to do some arranging on my bars too, apparently here. We're going to take that off for now. Put this over there. Get that out of here. No, don't run over there. Thank you. All right. Actually, I want fairy fire there. Lights can go somewhere. These things can come off my bar. For now. Radiance of the Dawn, harness the sun's divine power to dispel any magical darkness and deal radiant damage. That's good. And then I put my buffs and my heals down here. Okay. And then dancing lights can go there. Speak with dead and turn undead. Backpack over here. This kind of makes my bars a little bit more easier to manage. Let's put turn undead there so it doesn't look all whacked. You know, whenever I was setting up the spells, I didn't have these options. So, which I mean, sorry, that's my dog. Sorry, probably picked up good with the new mic. But he's actually got good timing. We're going to stop here. As soon as he stops making noise, we're going to stop here. And then when we come back, because, I mean, this was a hard persuasion check. And Oh, I forgot. There's one more thing we do need to do. So we're going to go back in her room, but we're going to save here, and I'm going to pick up on the next video and show you some more about the Druid Grove and hopefully get some action going, because this was just a whole bunch of...
Something over there.
There we go.
I can't even see a lock to pick.
So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and save it. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying. And yeah, we'll see you later.